Hey everyone, let's take a look at the new essay, essay number 3. It's the argument essay. One of the characteristics that we will be judging, or I will be judging you on, is how well you can argue a certain position. Due date will be October 27th. The recommended page length is 5 pages. So if you've been following my recommendations, you should have 3, 4, and then now 5, which will get you to the goal of 12 pages for the semester. Style is MLA. Citations, you should have a works cited page at the end of your essay and at least 3 citations. For the thesis, I expect for this essay, the general statement and the specificity will be chosen for you, but you will need to find the depth on your own. Scenario: you are the foreman of a large nuclear bomb shelter that can sustain 100 people for 100 years. A nuclear war has begun, and 97 of the people who were supposed to come to this bomb shelter have come, but 3 slots remain open. There are a number of people on the waiting list to be allowed admittance into the bomb shelter. You will be given which 3 to save, and you must write an essay explaining why these 3 people were allowed into the shelter. You will research every factor of your people, including their jobs, diseases, social circumstances, and anything else that will add weight to your argument. You will also spend some time explaining why you did not choose other more obvious choices. You may assume your shelter has $10 million in resources. This is a bit of a what if, a little bit of role playing where you're going to pretend you're the foreman and you're going to argue for the 3 people that you will be given to you. Now, if you scroll further down, you'll see that I have bios for several people. So the first one here is Bradley Stevens, age 36, sex male, occupation AC repairman, family Henry Stevens' son, Emily Stevens' ex-wife. In addition to his air conditioning mechanics, Bradley also has basic carpentry skills and has a beginner's pilot's license. He completed an associate's degree in air conditioning repair at Denver Community College. He no longer lives with his son, but is willing to raise him if the 2 are admitted into the shelter. Bradley has 1 domestic battery conviction and served 6 months in prison and 2 years of probation. He is mildly overweight, wears corrective lenses, but is in good health. So if you were to have letter A, Bradley Stevens, then you would want to research. First of all, I would research the job, what kind of skills that the job entails. I would research domestic battery convictions and the prison stats and remission stats and things like that. Maybe I would research what mildly overweight people do, if there's a health concern about that. I might also research the community college and the degree. I would also research pilot's license as well. So several things that you could research if you had this person, and then you could go on to explain why this person is useful for your bomb shelter. Okay? Now, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll notice I gave you a Tyrese Evans. He is in no one's. I haven't assigned Tyrese to anyone. This is because he's the person you're going to have to argue why you did not admit into your shelter. He's age 32, sex male, occupation survival expert. Tyrese is an ex-Green Beret that now teaches wilderness survival classes over the weekend. He's a skilled soldier and is an expert at wilderness survival. Tyrese knows several martial arts, is an expert at firearms, and knows guerrilla warfare tactics. He has a bachelor's in philosophy. Tyrese has several juvenile crime convictions and 1 public intoxication violation in his early 20s. He has earned several medals in the field serving the country, and he was honorably discharged 5 years ago. Tyrese is in excellent physical condition and has no psychological disorders. So, these are all aspects that you're going to have to look into and make a proper argument as to why you would not want him into your bomb shelter. Now, if you look at the um, newsletter I put up ahead, I'll have your names and your corresponding letters. So if you can see your name, you can then see where you belong and which people you have been assigned. Okay? So remember, you do not get to choose which people you will be admitting into your bomb shelter. You will instead be given these three, and you will have to argue for them. Okay? So it should be a little fun. It should be interesting. I do think you're going to have to do a fair amount of research to properly do it, but I think it should be an interesting essay, and there should be plenty of material to work with in order to get you to the 5 pages that you probably want to get to. Okay? So good luck writing. Remember, if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email.